Hello and welcome to Explain the Charts. Today, April 14th, 2025, we're analyzing XAUUSD, looking at both the recent news and the chart data to make informed trading decisions. The gold market has been quite volatile lately, so let's jump right into the headlines and then see how the charts are reflecting these events. Recent news suggests a retreat from all-time highs due to improved market sentiment, spurred by tariff exemptions on tech products from China. Also, Commerce Secretary Lutnick's comments about ongoing trade negotiations has slightly eased market fears. However, Goldman Sachs has raised its year-end gold price forecast to $3,700 per ounce, citing central bank demand and recession concerns, so this is quite a tug-of-war. Now, let's see how these factors are playing out on the charts. Looking at the daily chart, we can see a significant upward trend over the past year, culminating in a recent peak. However, the last few daily candles show a bit of retracement, confirming what the news suggests about market sentiment decreasing prices, as well as the RSI going below the 70 overbought level. Let's narrow our focus to the last couple of months for a clearer picture of more recent price action. We can see a clear resistance level forming around the $3,240 to $3,250 mark, which aligns with the recent all-time highs mentioned in the news. Gold has repeatedly failed to break decisively above this level, indicating strong selling pressure. We also see a potential support level forming around the $3,000 mark. It has been tested multiple times. Now, let's switch to the 1-hour chart to analyze the shorter-term trends. The hourly chart provides a more granular view of the recent pullback from the highs. We can identify a potential short-term support around $3,200, but a break below this level could signal further downside. The period 14 RSI has crossed back below the 70 overbought level, which is usually a sign that momentum may be shifting. Now, let's zoom in to a more recent area using the 15-minute chart, looking at April 9th to 11th. This time frame is good to see short-term areas of support and resistance, but the overall trend may be difficult to discern. Here, we see the price consolidated between $31.85 and $31.70. A breakout from either of those levels may predict short-term trends. However, the shorter time frame makes this particularly risky. In summary, important price levels to watch are the resistance around $3,240 to $3,250 and support around $3,000. The $3,200 level also seems to be an area that could serve as a short-term support on the 1-hour chart. Given the news about improved market sentiment, there's a 60% chance we might see a continued pullback towards $3,000 in the short term, especially if the $3,200 support breaks. However, if recession fears resurface and central bank demand increases, as predicted by Goldman Sachs, there's a 40% chance we could see a breakout above $3,250 and a push towards $3,700 by the year's end. Keep an eye on news regarding trade war developments and economic data releases, as these will likely be key catalysts for XAUUSD's price movement. Good luck and happy trading!